So, the Game Awards just went down yesterday, and there was a lot of great awards and a lot of God of War winning. And Elden Ring won Game of the Year, which I think is highly deserved. That game was really well crafted. I've yet to finish it myself. I've put about 60 hours in it. Overall, it was just a pretty decent Game Awards show. My favorite part was the guest appearance from Bill Clinton's secret spy inserted into the Game Awards.
I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, that was a very interesting thing that happened there. It definitely will make the Elden Ring win unforgettable, if I'm being quite honest. Of course, no Sonic announcement or anything. Frontiers just came out, so I wasn't expecting any Sonic announcement or any Sonic Movie 3, anything like that. Because, you know, we just got so much stuff. I'm okay with that. But I actually didn't watch most of the Game Awards live, so I wasn't able to see the player's voice thing live. I went back and watched it. And, you know, obviously, Genshin was up there, and Stray was up there, Elden Ring, God of War, and Sonic, of course. And obviously, we all know what happened. If you don't know what happened, check out the previous video. But the interesting thing is that Jeff Keighley did announce botting was a thing, even though he kind of turned it into a joke a little bit. But yeah, there were bot votes. There were most definitely bot votes. And I think this is going to sound crazy, regardless of there being bot votes or not from the Genshin side of things, I still think they would have won. The way all of this unfolded is kind of what led to this. I still do believe that Genshin fans did bot. And by Genshin fans, I don't mean all Genshin fans. I mean Genshin fans who botted, not all Genshin fans. And let me say this, I think there are some Sonic fans who also botted. But I think the reason why some of those people botted was out of retaliation of Genshin fans botting, or the assumption of Genshin fans botting. But regardless, I don't think botting for Sonic fans makes it right either. And I see a lot of people saying, but Sonic fans botted more. We don't really know that for sure. But I will say there are more people who voted for Genshin, so it's more likely that more people botted for Genshin, because there's just more people voting for that game in general. Don't get me wrong, Sonic is definitely a bigger franchise than Genshin. Sonic Dash alone has more downloads than Genshin. And you don't necessarily have to be a Sonic fan to know about Sonic and be into Sonic or play a Sonic game, which is very different from Genshin. Genshin fans are a lot more dedicated when it comes to a voting process, because I would say there's probably hundreds of millions of Sonic fans or people that like Sonic that didn't even know the Game Awards voting thing even existed, or even have played Frontiers yet. Because it was Sonic Frontiers, a brand new Sonic game that just came out not even a month ago, versus a game with 60 million total registered users and 8 million daily active players, and a game that's been out for about 3 years now, who were on top of that felt provoked by Sonic fans and also botted, plus came together to create a mass push to make Genshin win, and on top of that with the incentive that they might get free Primo Gems, which is in-game currency that allows them to get more characters and weapons in the game. That's a big push, big incentive, and botting. With Sonic, I would say it was incentive just to make Sega happy and show them that we care about the game and that we want to see more games like Frontiers and for them to improve upon it. And there was also botting. And yes, it got toxic on the internet. Yes, it got heated too. That is what happens when there are massive groups of people arguing about anything. So let's stop this Genshin fans this, Genshin fans that, or Sonic fans this, Sonic fans that. It's literally that dude on Twitter that was getting on your nerves that said something that you don't like about Genshin. Does that make all the Sonic fans like that? No, it really doesn't. Or that one guy that sent out a death threat. Does that make all Sonic fans like that? No, that makes that guy or person a problem, not the Sonic fans. Sonic fans aren't a hive mind. Genshin fans aren't a hive mind. At the end of the day, you're people before you're fans of a product. In that case, you all share similarities, is that you're people that get angry on the internet. All that stuff is just like run-of-the-mill internet drama between communities. Think about the Nintendo versus Sony days, or Sony versus Xbox. It's that same kind of stuff, except now it's with an individual game. It's really just console war fanboys just disguised as Genshin versus Sonic. It's almost the same kind of thing. This is nothing new. Large groups of people argue about things that they like/dislike, and then they point it towards each other. That's just what happens. But Sonic may have not won. Genshin may have won. They may have got their 800 Primo Gems. And I made a joke tweet saying y'all botted for 800 Primo Gems because 800 is really not a lot. Don't take it that seriously. You know, it is a little sad, but don't take it that seriously. But the most positive outcome to me is Kishimoto tweeting on Twitter. Kishimoto says, "We made it to the top 5, the TGAs. Player's Voice. This is all thanks to your support. The third generation is off to a good start. I'm happy. I am sure that this result will be a big driving force for the next work. We promise you an experience of greater excitement and surprise. Finally, I would like to thank all the staff involved on this project. And that's honestly the main result we wanted. Even if they won, I feel like maybe we'd still get that same result of them seeing it and being like, dang, we really did something with Frontiers. We're really going in the right direction. And you know what? Because of that, we won. That's the only thing that Sonic fans really wanted, is that tweet, that acknowledgement. That acknowledgement of the future, that acknowledgement of their work that they did being pretty good. So yeah, I'd say we basically won. We didn't get 800 Primo Gems, but we might get a $60 good Sonic game. Those are my quick thoughts on the Game Awards with Sonic vs. Genshin and my overall thoughts of the Game Awards. It was an enjoyable show. I'd say it's one of the better shows. I'm really excited for some of the games they showed off, like Star Wars. I can't wait for that. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And like always, I'll see you in the next one.
Well, whatever happens, happens.